morning, T-Sippers. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Good morning, Overflow. What did I tell you about hashtagging, yo? Didn't I tell you that in 2024? You don't come in hashtagging you and not speaking? Oh, we're not going to do that this year. Stop that. Overflow. Come in respectfully, please. Hey, Kawana. Good morning. What a night. Terrorist attack in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. Shootings all over Memphis. Almost a dozen bodies. How is your morning starting? It's starting okay. I need to come on and talk to my tea sippers first, and then I'm gonna make me some breakfast. I don't want to be here all day. There's a lot going on. A terrorist attack in New Orleans. What's going on now?
To the evacuation.
The first inclination we had was when the alarm sounded in the hotel and the voice system came over saying to evacuate. And I've been places before and thought it was probably just somebody pulled a fire alarm, and then it kept running repeatedly.
Investigating
and then they started coming down the
acts
hallway
of terrorism.
knocking on doors and knew that there was
hey, Turbulence.
happening.
Happy New Year.
When we came down, we were not able to evacuate on the Bourbon Street entrance. We had to come out through the parking garage. So we didn't know anything. They just kept telling us to keep moving, and they kept pushing us further out. And we went down the street, and a security guard at another hotel told us that there had been a car
Y'all come on
accident.
in so we can talk about
Some people,
our regular.
maybe some gunshots.
I feel your energy.
Yeah,
yeah, I told that man that in 2024. And then he the first one in 2025 doing exactly what I told him not to do.
How long were you separated from your hotel, and just describe what you and other residents were doing during that time?
It was almost 2 hours, and so everybody was just told to keep moving.
Y'all please come in, hitting the like
we
button.
went and sat in a parking garage on a bench. The Hotel Monteleone did open up their lobby, and
Bourbon
we went back
Street
down there to warm up because it was rather cold. But
was hit with
there
some
wasn't a whole lot of
terror,
instructions or
terrorism.
like a gathering point that was set up for anything. We were just told to evacuate, and that's where we wound up. How we wound up.
You know,
Several
I think I saw
people
you and many other people
injured
walking back to the hotel
and about a dozen
prior to our
unalive.
interview or our press conference with the superintendent, and we were told that it was a terrorist attack. City officials are calling it a terrorist attack, as well as federal agents. what is going through your mind, and could you get a sense from
Good
the other
morning,
residents who lived
Latoya.
at the time? What is going through the mind of the residents at the Hotel Sinesta, and how this is impacting visitors?
I think that they did not communicate very well.
My understanding that the person who did it is no longer amongst the living.
We didn't know what the circumstances were. It was very sketchy for a long period of time.
And he had explosives.
All of that we have learned has come from the news this morning, and then people from all over the country.
So check on your people in the Nolans.
Have been texting and calling and asking, and they've helped fill in some of the details too.
Or anybody who was visiting New Orleans.
To us.
All right. Thank you for giving us the time, and hope you and your family who you're here with stay safe throughout your time here in New Orleans. Thank you.
Thank you.
So again, that was Boyd Austin. He is a visitor here in New Orleans, preparing to go to the Sugar Bowl game today. He's visiting from Texas, and he was just describing the situation where him and many others had to be evacuated from their hotel early this morning following that terrorist attack on Bourbon Street.
Oh, wow.
Winston, thanks. Of course, we saw from Amelia earlier where the Sugar Bowl is happening at the Superdome. They're doing sweeps of the dome,
right,
trying to make sure that it is.
I wish I would stay at a Sugar Bowl. Well, I guess the man is gone now.
Winston is reporting from Bourbon and Canal. We do have reporters stationed throughout the area. On the other side of this vantage point, we do want to get to our Alyssa Curtis, who is at Dumaine and Bourbon now. Alyssa, we saw you a few minutes ago, and you had the opportunity to see the investigation that was playing out there from the ground.
To hit the light button.
And Bourbon Street right now,
That's
so we're on the backside of
hit it coming in.
Hey guys, I am on Dumaine and Bourbon. We're on the
This is so
backside
disrespectful.
of the police perimeter.
How you
right
gonna
now.
hashtag
So
yourself?
we are
Don't grieve,
about,
don't say
more than
nothing.
half a mile away from
not
Canal
today.
and Bourbon, and they really just have this area.
Hey David, Happy New Year.
People are trying to come out from their houses here. There's a lot of residential. This is a more residential area, and people are trying to walk their dogs or get to work or something, and
hit the
state
like
troopers
button.
are telling them, hey, you
Absolutely.
can't come out of your house, or if you do come out, you're not going to be able to get back into the perimeter. So you need to kind of decide if you're in or out. We have a lot more people.
If you go out, you would not be able to get back in. Oh my God.
Going to breakfast, getting coffee and things like that, and as everyone walks by this corner in this street, a lot of concern.
What a way to start a new year.
A lot of questions.
Terrorism.
Again, I'm going to go over what we do know so far. We know the suspect is dead. He was shot and killed. We know he, according to Chief Patrick, he intentionally drove through the area and wanted to create as much carnage as possible and hurt as many people.
Wow.
He started shooting. 10 people are dead, and as of last update, 35 people are injured. We are expecting to get another update from law enforcement officials at 11 a.m. So in about an hour and a half, we will be over at that press conference, and hopefully they have more information. We know the FBI right now is the lead investigator on this incident.
Always the FBI female agents like that, always so butchy.
Of terrorism. I know earlier this morning,
so rough.
A bit of back and forth on whether or not law enforcement officials and city officials were calling this an act of terrorism. The FBI now says they are investigating it as an act of terrorism.
An act of terrorism in New Orleans, Bourbon Street.
There's still a lot of answers that we're hoping to get again at 11 a.m.
So what I'm gonna do, y'all,
down in the French Quarter, and when you're kind of along those side streets next to Bourbon, a lot of these streets and intersections have those
y'all ready for our regular? Y'all want to hear this a little bit more of this?
To make sure that when there's a large crowd on Bourbon Street, especially during a holiday and when we have the Sugar Bowl and tourists in town, and just a lot of people in general out celebrating and out on the streets, that something like this doesn't happen. So again, we want to know how this happened.
So listen,
if he was
T-sippers.
by himself, who is this person? Is he from New Orleans? Is he from
I don't know if Moneybagg was at his restaurant, Cache 42.
Questions come 11 a.m.
I'm not sure.
A lot of agencies are responding and
But it sure was a shooting. The regular. Let's go, Latoya. Huh? Cache 42. MONEYBAGGYO. Restaurant. Yes, indeed. What they say. Man shot. I wonder was he there? Man shot outside MONEYBAGGYO restaurant on New Year's Eve night. Let's see if they have an update. I wonder was he there? Who was it for? Or was it a warning? I don't know. It was breaking news.
Overnight, deputies investigating after a man is shot in the parking lot of a restaurant in southeast Shelby County. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says this happened around 10:30 last night here in the parking lot of
Sheila, Robert Hurd.
That's MoneybaggyO's restaurant. That's on Hacks Cross. Deputies say a man, again, was shot in the parking lot. Overnight, deputies investigating after a man is shot in the parking lot of a restaurant in southeast Shelby County. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says this happened around 10:30 last night here in the parking lot of Cache 42. That's MoneybaggyO's restaurant. That's on Hacks Cross. Deputies say a man, again, was shot in the parking lot and someone drove him to St. Francis Hospital. Now, he was so severely injured, he had to be flown from St. Francis to Regional 1, where at last check, he was in critical condition.
Severely injured.
He was so severely injured, he had to be flown from St. Francis to Regional 1, where at last check, he was in critical condition.
Good morning, honey best. Hey.
More about a possible
Happy
suspect
New Year.
or motive.
Godwin, hey. Happy New Year. MONEYBAGGYO restaurant. Shooting. Last night. Huh? Somebody said in the comments it was just a matter of time. Hell, they had been shooting up Preve. Somebody had to mess it up for Moneybagg and let him know he ain't. he don't get no pass. He don't get no pass. They coming for Moneybagg. Yep. He don't get no pass. Yeah, you bouncing around, popping it. You know, those just want absolutely. They had to put him in the mist, cause these folks, these bread game folks, these endless folk, thinking they ain't, ain't no target. Moneybagg know he got a bag on his head too. He already know that. He already know that. He trying to disassociate himself with folk playing it close. And then he got, although he done let fatness go. AunTeaFee, you mean finesse. A fatness? Finesse. He ain't finessing. His finesse days is over. He done been exposed. Anybody fool with finesse 2 times is crazy as hell. His brother said he sold his soul to the devil. Huh? His brother. Now, I know these Negroes do skits and shit, but that's just something that you don't play with. And this is how this boy really feel. This man sound like he got tears in his eyes talking about how his brother sold his soul to the devil. And can I be honest? Can AunTeaFee be honest? He did too many people back. Absolutely. It's a matter of time if the feds don't save him. I mean, I think he thought, hey, Clarinetta, I think he thought when he snitched on your mom that was his saving grace. I think he thought that was gonna keep his ass out of the heat. Fatness, yes, fatness and money, money fat. Fatness and money fat backdoored other people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And now what I was finna say, David, is that the other mob ties set this shit up and put their asses back together on purpose. Now what the purpose was for them, I don't know. Money, I'm assuming. And then old boy turned around and screwed Finesse girlfriend and got her pregnant. We see through limo tent over here. Show do, David, don't we? We see through limo tent. I love it. I love it. We see all through that bullshit. I see you. I see you. You ain't fooling nobody. You can take all them C's off the bread game. You can take the endless off your chains and put a G-Lo, a C-Lo, and loaf. You can do all that you want to, but your deeds, your seeds that you, them dirty ass seeds you planted, nigga, still growing, and you still responsible. So like they said, it was just a matter of time. A matter of time that you start getting your warning signals. Your time is up. You ain't been paying your taxes to the streets. Can I say it like that? David, can I say it like that? Your contract with them streets is almost over, because word on the street is stupid dude coming home. Stupid dude coming home. Hey Chelsea, that's what word on the street is so far. Yeah, and it's funny. I mean, not literally funny, but it's entertaining to think that the two people right now that have their contracts are about to be null and void. Absolutely. And who did I see? Who? Okay, let me go over here. Yeah, because it's stupid dude. Because they sitting low. Let me say this. They sitting back, waiting. They making smart moves. That they are really doing chess, not checkers. Because the two people that did some of the most dirt, they sitting back laughing at. It's Finesse, fatness, and Moneybaggyyo. David, I cannot let that Moneybagg go. Moneybagg go. And them two right there, Moneybagg and fatness, got debt to pay to the mob, because they both did dirty deeds while he was locked up, and they both got to pay. We baptized their asses with new names. We baptized them. I like it. Thank you for the roses. Give me my roses now, baby. Who got? Hey, King of Kapala. Hey. They got me giggling early this morning. Early this morning. My phone was going all off last night with all them messages, and I said, Lord, I took my piece out my ear. I'm trying to make your thing show, King of Kapala. Yes, indeed. They contracts is null and void. They got to pay that debt. And he sure been quiet, ain't it? Y'all hit the like button. Please don't make me play with y'all, because you trying to play with me. They laughing at their asses. They sitting back waiting on them. Moneybaggyyo in trouble. And Fatness is too. Fatness' brother said he sold his soul to the devil.
It's a level 1 trauma center where folks are taken in need of critical care.
He sold his soul to the devil.
Mike, Brandon, that's right. We've been here all morning. As you said, 26 of the 35 reported injuries were brought here to UMC. We also know that 4 were taken to Churro, 2 to Oshner.
And then they over there killing on Bourbon Street.
So spread out across all of our local area hospitals. And we don't
While I check on this, we're going to go on over to, y'all please hit the like button.
The good news here is that
Hey, Carolina.
was up in the emergency room.
Carolina 864.
And he did come down here.
Who else done came in?
Live on air saying that folks up there are doing okay.
I want y'all to see his roses that he sent me. Keena Capella, why I can't see you?
Neutralizing the suspect as
Do y'all see King of Capella in the chat? Oh, let me get on the live chat. Maybe that's what it is. There them flowers go.
which were shot at.
Yes, yes. And long live Mo 3. I see the 8. There you go. Hey me, Happy New Year. Listen.
After wrapping up that press conference, and we're expected to
Let me get our stuff out the way, and then we can go back to that bourbon stuff. Is that okay with y'all?
State Senator
Can we talk our regular stuff and then go back to Bourbon Street respectfully? Is that okay with y'all? Because I need for y'all to hear this man talk about fatness. I'm going to keep this rolling, okay? We're going to keep this rolling, but in the meantime and in between time, we're going to talk about our regular stuff. Is that okay? Travelers, that's okay, y'all. David, is that okay? Is that okay? I'm true to world events, but I'm true.
Also spoke to us earlier about how this
to everything that is related in our circle, in our realm of Dolph. Period. Yes, ma'am. Okay. But I'll keep it over there. Sure is. Okay. Thank you, Beverly. Let's go, boo. No disrespect to the world. We gonna Cause AunTeaFee will mess around. Oh, and maybe somebody thought that they was finna have a shootout. Where did it go?
We're headed up to the emergency room when we spoke to them earlier.
Where did it disappear to? I know where it's at. Oh, boy came out blazing.
New Orleans is a small town.
He said, you know, here go AunTeaFee with her attitude. Y'all for just coming in, Cache 42 was a shooting at Moneybagyo's spot. Man was shot in the parking lot. Homie took him to the hospital, and he had to be lifted by care flight to another hospital because his injuries were so severe. Somebody in the comments. Let me see if those comments get out. It was just a matter of time.
To see if any more injuries are reported, but it seems
there it go right there. Old girl said it was only a matter of time before it would happen there, cause his ass ain't exempt. They gonna shoot it up like they shot up Prevay. And let's go, y'all hit the like button.
Brought here to UMC. Now it's unclear at this time.
And let's get on over. Shout out to Real Tune.
And if any were brought to the hospital by their own means again. That's the update we have from
Elmo say they need to stop. You know what, Elmo, Tony? You are absolutely right. They need to put their trust in God, in Jesus, and ask Him into their heart, and ask Him to forgive them or they sin. You ain't never lied. Shout out to Elmo Tony, because you ain't never lied. Because old boy over here, said his brother sold his soul to the devil. But I want y'all to see this little shooting right here. They are not playing. They were not playing. I don't know if this was last night. This is when he posted it. But old boy opened up. He didn't come to play. Who is this? Bankroll Freddie from the feds looking in good spirit. Okay. They done made friends and shit. Well, at least we know he protected. Shout out to Bankroll Freddie.
What that is, again, we mentioned that tonight.
I don't know how they be looking happy up in there.
Straight hand is live there with the
Where he?
And there's definitely
This man right here.
in that
police presence.
Went got him a piece of coffee, and the bullets started flying and landing on the lid of his coffee.
Maybe even tripled in probably the last hour or so. We also know that there are officers inside the dome.
Yeah, it's bad. It's getting bad out there. You can't get you can't even drink no coffee in your home. I mean, in your car. Baby, I don't know where this is right here. I don't know where this is right here. But the Ring camera caught it. Okay.
And the YouTube Music app all together. One subscription.
Get on over here.
1 month free.
Up and down.
Get on over here.
Dome, people in their gear, their Georgia gear. We spoke to 2 gentlemen who actually just a couple of blocks from Canal and Bourbon, and they were on Bourbon Street just about an
Hold on, because it was a whole big old
tragedy. And they kept saying, they're asking themselves, what if it had been me? What if I had been there just a little bit longer? I'm sure that's kind of what's going through a lot of people's minds right now. There were a lot of
it's trouble.
We have the big game today. It's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
I don't know why it won't let me bring it expand the the gentleman we spoke to, they said that it won't let me.
It does make them feel safer, going into the game this afternoon.
No, what bullets just flying. Bullets just flying. Bullets just flying. Did it start over? Bullets just flying, y'all.
And we did
Hey, Karen.
CEO Jeff Huntley
This one,
based on his statements.
baby, I'm so glad I was sound asleep.
With families, of course, like we've mentioned, there are thousands of people.
Yeah, he's showing off. He's showing off his new jewelry, Moneybagg, and they over there shooting at your spot, sending warning shots. Sending warning shots to you. You got debt to pay. Let's get over him.
Secure the area. They are out here. Many of them say they were pulled off of normal assignments, so we do know that it is an increase from what they already had planned.
Now it's just I don't know what Finesse done, baby, but he done burned a whole bunch of bridges. Y'all ready to hear this? Y'all ready for this? Fatness ass. Listen, the way they talking, if I could be honest, you don't know who done put them people on Finesse. He done burnt Fatness. He done burnt so many people. So many people that it's as if everybody ready for his ass to go back to prison. And it took a kid. It took a kid to put his ass on real blast. All the dirt coming out. But let's listen. Let's listen. Get your tea ready.
You're from Memphis, Tennessee. How was it for you being born in Memphis, raised in Memphis?
I'm gonna be real, bro. Even since I was a kid, bro, I seen violence, bro. I just seen fights and pistols and one of my aunties, boyfriend, and he go in a building and you don't see nothing but them lights. Like you see that on movies. You see them lights flashing in that hole and he coming out and y'all walking back home. You, your auntie, y'all walking back home together. And
like ain't shit happened.
You know, I'm witnessing shit like that, bro, when I'm young. And in Memphis, all we know is hustle mentality. Like, go get it on your own. Like, start your own business. I don't give a fuck if it's legal or illegal. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get up out this bitch one way or the other, or you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Some people that live in they city, bro, for 20, 30 years, they whole life probably get older. You know what I'm saying? And it's like certain Memphis, they just ain't got that type of, we ain't got that type of sit down about us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some gotta give eventually. You feel me? For yeah.
So at some point in Memphis, you get involved in the streets. How old were you when you got involved?
Is this the same one?
For the first time I seen him out with my eyes, bro, I was in the 9th grade, bro. I was going to Sheffield High School. Nigga named Head, you know what I'm saying? Shadowbrook Apartments, East Memphis. You know, we was standing there, we was smoking. He took our walk, and we just left the store going to go get some cigars. So it was just a blessing for me to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And they took off, hit the corner, bro, and we ain't heard nothing but tires and shots. And I went around the corner, bro, and I seen one of my child.
I grew up always on the bigger side as a kid. I was always slightly thicker, big boned. That really.
Shout out to Real Team.
He's like Kobe. He was hitting the leg over there.
I couldn't raise my kid like that. We would have to go.
So I look over by the court. I see Head. I go over by him, one of his legs under his body.
Head. That's that guy in the wheelchair now, right?
Actually see the holes and his pocket.
Who was Head?
You know what I'm saying? So I ran home. I told my auntie, you know what I'm saying, up in the head. So I had to get me a gun. You know what I'm saying? And that young. So then when I jumped out the porch, 9th grade, I went and got, you know what I'm saying, got me a revolver. You know what I'm saying? I had me 3 bullets, but I already mind whatever with them.
Right.
I was young as hell. But then when I say
hey, Eternity.
Now, at this
like
time,
the morning newspaper.
Brother Finesse already off the court.
Around this time, he probably doing time. Around this, he was doing time. Yeah, he was off the porch. Yeah, he was off the porch.
Right.
Oh, did way before me. When he was in high school, he was going
right. I don't mean to veer off, but I remember in Memphis it was a big thing. You know, Brazy brought it up. Somebody, you know, playing told, and Finesse's big thing is not telling. You know what I'm saying? And the feds, you gotta walk the yard, have clean paperwork.
Hold on.
And Finesse's big thing is not telling. You know what I'm saying? In the feds, you gotta walk the yard, have clean paperwork. You growing up, was there any truth?
So you gotta have clean paperwork. Let me stop, cause we're hearing now. About a month ago, what's the guy? Mo3 Stan? No, what's his name? His boogeyman. I can't think of his name right now. He was constantly requesting his paperwork because he is snitch. He was wanting that revised paperwork because he went upstate and they was demanding that paperwork before they take his ass and beat his ass. What's his name? I can't think of his name. But his paperwork wasn't clean. And he was trying to get them to revise that paperwork so he could survive in the feds. Yeah. They need to stop snitching.
Nah, it wasn't
there any
I wonder
truth to that situation or
what
not?
Moneybagg gonna do when his ass get picked up and they ask for that paperwork. Sean G. Okay, I was saying Stan G. Sean G. Absolutely. He wanted that paperwork. He wanted that paperwork suppressed and hid and doctored up because he is snitched. Just like Fatness. And Moneybagg gonna be doing the same damn thing when they pick his ass up on that RICO. That's coming. They sending warning shots to his ass. Hello? It happens at your spot too, Cache 42. We want you to. Yeah. So they clean paperwork. Finesse. Yeah. Moneybagg. All y'all snitching on the cool and shit. GW. Okay.
Nah, it wasn't no real truth to it. Ain't nobody really, when that type of shit happen, bro, and that paperwork get to flowing, everybody have it. Everybody have it. You know what I'm saying? But I remember the incident of him, going to jail on them robberies. But I never in my life heard nothing about him snitching. I never heard nothing about no paperwork, his name, and no type of allegations with it, period. To be always real with you, bro. Like, once they came out with it, usually, your mama, you heard somebody say something about something. You see what I'm saying? He flattened his time, came home. I'm talking about it wasn't no, and then the guys I know a few of the niggas that's supposed to be pushing the agenda of this what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So, I ain't never seen it myself personally. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't heard about it. When it came out, that's when all the allegations, it's allegations to me like it is to everybody.
Right. Yeah, it's like he changed the soft fish. He ultimately finessed the game. I ain't trying to. It's like his name was up there. Right. And I asked because it was like when that happened, it was like they were saying Finesse 2 times stole dude's name, like his name was Finesse. Crazy shit. Yeah, it's like he changed his fish. He ultimately finessed.
It's just dirty. He done finesse somebody's name. He done finesse somebody's name.
Something else, and then he became finesse because it's.
Oh yeah, he was something else. Oh boy told us that.
He too tall.
I know telling though, when a nigga man, when a nigga man, they don't tell everything they feel. If they feel like they lying with 2 times, they feel like you took it and it's coming out. They lying, man. It's a million things niggas say. You took it lying, you probably took it lying. I know telling.
Gennaro said when he went in, he was something else. He came out 2 times.
When you get to doing time, man, how long did you do?
I did 13 months.
You did 13 months, okay. And how was that experience?
I'm gonna be real, bro. Until they send, you stay in the county jail until you get to the penitentiary.
Right.
So
y'all, please support the platform.
All the time I'm in the county jail, I'm thinking I'm finna go back home. They're simple. I'm like, they're gonna get my probation back. Short story, I violated. Now I'm facing the charge again. So I'm like, they sent me to court and shit. They finally sent me to the penitentiary. I was happy as hell for some reason. Once they sentenced me, and I was like, damn, man, go to the penitentiary. I'm like, all right, say no more. I was slick happy already to get out of there. But when I got in there, John, bro, it was a real rodeo, bro. Like when them doors close on you, you first go in there and they give you a bologna sandwich and it got bones in it.
Bones.
And you bite into that. She get the crunching. She get real. Why the this bologna sandwich got bones in me? Give me an apple. But you know, after that, they came back with like some cold, like, the macaroni with the ground beef, like some hamburger helmets. They feed you a little more heavy in the penitentiary than they do in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you a crazy experience, bro. So they walked me in my cell. I got a ceiling. So tell me why they seen me come through the pod. They seen me come through the whole queue. Bro, it's a upstairs. I got a song called Understanding with me and my brother on it. That was my first song. I dropped it. You know what I'm saying? But after that, they came back with like, no, I was getting happy already to get out of there. But when I got in there, John, bro, it was a real rodeo.
Crunchy,
like when the
lonely.
doors close on you, you first go in there and they give you a bologna sandwich and it got bones in it. And you bite into that. She get the crunching. She get real. Why the
wow.
This bologna sandwich got bones in it.
They done grinded up a dead inmate and fed it to their asses.
Like, the macaroni with the ground beef, like some hamburger helmets. They feed you a little more heavy in the penitentiary than they do in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you a crazy experience, bro. So they walked me in my cell. I got a cell.
Dead rats.
So tell me why they seen me come through the pod. They seen me come through the whole queue. Bro, it's a upstairs. I got a song called Understanding with me and my brother on it. That was my first song. I dropped it. You know what I'm saying? They went out. But the seen my face and started bumping the song through the vent.
The dude.
We can hear it down here. So I don't know if he noticed me or not, but he bumping the joint. But they were legendary Conway in Illinois. So I'm like, damn, it's legendary. He bumping my verse and everything. But after that, bro, time get to settling in on the same. And then when I got sentenced, that was around COVID time.
Right.
So the building that I was in was a 24-hour lockdown. You ain't coming out to go get on no phone, no kiosk, no computer. You in the cell.
That's the life y'all chose to live.
You come out twice a week to go shower, if thick, because it's COVID. They don't want you to.
So y'all just sitting there funky.
You can't go to the yard. You know what I'm saying? You can't do none of this shit. So, I fought, man. But you want to know what really fucked my head up, though? Like,
okay, the dude we don't troll over here.
Like this, bro, but I still didn't come home with no envy from nobody.
We don't troll. I let you make it a couple of times.
So, while I'm in the joint, my brother write me letters, telling me like, bro, you a great investment, bro. Like, when you come home,
Lying.
red carpet, and I still got these letters and these pictures and shit like that. You feel me? But
lying.
Made a lot of promises, man, in them letters, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
finessed you while you was in prison.
I home and shit, I left. The shit went a whole different direction. But the good side of jail, cause we got two sides of everything. You got bad and you got good, and it's gonna be short told. But overall, what I learned was discipline. I learned how to budget, bro. like the type of characteristics it take in the real world to survive, they gonna force you to do it. You gonna go without a woman. You gonna go without. You gonna only got a portion amount of food. So if you don't know how to save this, or save for later, your ass will starve late night. So I got in the books, bro. I got to working out. You know what I'm saying? And it was most definitely an experience that I needed.
Crunchy bologna.
You and you young niggas out there, don't go to jail just to feel like I done it. I just want to test it. It's straight fuck shit. It ain't made for no human. It's deeper than just going to jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? You lose your mind. You can really lose your spirit in there. You will change. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like the free world, nigga. And a cheeseburger. You feel me? They slide them beans and that cornbread under there. And it's summertime and that jello on the tray get the milk and there ain't nothing but juice. You gonna realize, man, I gotta get home, man. This here,
that ain't it. You talked about your experience in the hole and earlier in the interview, and Finesse doing double that time that you did in the hole.
Right.
I've heard stories about people in the hole, and that it's like you either gonna read some or you be done cut yourself. You know what I'm saying? This OG Percy actually, he tells this story about that what they give you when you go to the hole in I guess Texas jail or whatever. I know it's different state to state, right? But it's like they give you a Bible and a razor. And
why they give them a razor?
It's meant to drive people insane and use the razor to get at themselves.
They give them a Bible and a razor.
You say it's a similar experience, and
I'm gonna say this, bro.
Wow.
When they tell you that a human being is a special being, bro, it can adapt to whatever situation is being put in, especially after so long. So you ain't gonna go in there and lose your mind. If you do, you got one option: kill yourself, cause it ain't gonna change. So once you get put in a situation like you in a bathroom, you got your tub, that's your bed, and the toilet, where is it? That's your toilet, and you gotta sit. So when he jumped down and got a shit, you on the bottom bunk.
Smelling it.
You hold the sheet up, you put the sheet up, and he's shitting right here next to you. Every day, every night, you smell another nigga sides.
Oh, wow.
And you got to stay there, you gotta wait till it go away. You gotta clean up or something.
Oh. Ooh. That was funky just thinking about it.
Waking up, bro, and washing my hair and, putting my glasses on, looking in the mirror, and my shit is still, I'm smelling good, and nigga, you see what I'm saying? Whole time, man, this shit nothing, man, like, they only give you a razor for a certain amount of time, because it's dangerous. So they ain't gonna just give you a razor and a Bible. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, folks got books on the wing, so you really gotta get lost in them books. And, it's something that's gonna happen to you, though. Being in that jail, bro, you can't control when you in the hole. Some niggas might get to fighting and you thinking that you gonna have a beautiful day. The whole time, these niggas fought. Now I'm in the hole. Now I can't come out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, ice not coming and it's hot, the walls sweating. You know, we can talk about jail shit all the time, but I don't want to manifest it, you know.
Where your brother finna go?
I'm glad I experienced it.
Well, I asked because you pointed out something that I was gonna ask you earlier in the interview, which was Finesse showing. He showed us like the cuts that he had on his wrist, and I had never just a guy like him. I just never, you know, you don't. That's not something that you see. You know, I know we talk about blacks needing more counseling and not dealing with our mental health, especially black men. Right. And it's like, you know, Finesse, I guess when you look at him, you know, big, tough guy. You know, even prior to coming home, you know, we knew he had a hit in the streets with going straight in. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know Finesse.
Are y'all still with me? My comments not moving. Y'all still with me? Hit the like button. We'll start talking about selling the soul. Turbulence. I never heard of a male cutter. Finesse. He's a male cutter. I never heard that they gave you a Bible in a blade in prison, in the hole. Either you gonna find the Lord or you gonna sell your soul. I guess and take yourself out. Y'all get my likes up. I need 5 more likes for us to continue. That's the first one. Yeah, I had never heard that ever. We did see this yesterday. No, we didn't see this yesterday, Kawana. He just and this is a different one. He broke them up in sections. No, ma'am, we did not talk about this yesterday. Not over here. You may have somewhere else, but not over here.
He would have tried to find whatever way that he could.
No, he just premiered this today. Shout out to Real Tunes. Y'all get the lights up. No, not the same one.
Hey, what's up? It's Quinn92. Check out my new song, Come Home, on YouTube. A lot of short. It's your one-stop shop for music.
And that's exactly what happened. I know that you have a statement now from the President of the United States, President Biden. He says that he has been moved all morning in regards to the situation, and I'll pick it up.
Y'all ready? I had to give me something. Oh no, this not the. Did we see? Okay, y'all ready? Yeah, we got them up. Okay, let's go. Back it up a little bit. Let's go.
Living the life you want to live. You know, even prior to coming home, you know, we knew he had a hit in the streets with going straight in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know Finesse. You know a song before he went in, I'm talking. And to see him with those cuts. And then I know there's another, like a song he had, Letter to the Devil, where he wrote the devil a good letter. Well, that wasn't no bad letter. That was a good letter. The way he put it together and articulated it, like it was like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of felt this, you know what I mean?
I ain't having no conversation with the devil.
He's your brother, so you know him probably a little deeper than most. You know what I mean? Do you really feel like he sold his soul?
Yes. When they say
you know him probably a little deeper than most. You know what I mean? Do you really feel like he sold his soul?
yes. When they say sacrifice, bro, is real, bro. And the power of money is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when you sell your soul, I'ma say this. You give up all control of yourself. You have to take whatever is being given to you. Like you tied down, it ain't you tied down still. That's why you think it's so many successful people that's not happy, bro. How the fuck is y'all able to throw balls and shit, but y'all family, but y'all online going crazy? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like it's starting to come to the front in 2025, bro. People always wonder what the future gonna look like for the next generation, and it's getting bad, and guess what, bro? The system and the justice system, they slapping their hand down. They doing their thing. So everything still gonna level out. Everything still gonna level out. But back to what I was saying.
We were talking about Finesse selling the souls.
The soul part, right? So when somebody grab a big chunk of your wealth, when somebody have control over, if you go back to this position, to this ground, if you go back, see, that's the difference with Dolph. Can nobody.
Part of the contract.
He was just about to go in, wasn't it? Wait, what done happen? We heard Dolph, and my whole thing just fell. He talking about ADOLPH. He talking about ADOLPH. He finna compare his brother to ADOLPH. Our Dolph. Y'all get the likes up. He finna compare fatness to Dolph. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, let me get back. Hold on. It just fell, y'all. Hold on. He compared him to Dolph. Let's hear this, y'all. Get the likes up.
Position to this ground. If you go back, see that's the difference between with Dolph. Can nobody pull the rug up under him if he make a wrong move or say something niggas don't like? They couldn't do it to him. Cause he was independent. He was shooting for everybody he motivated. It was gonna be a world full of young niggas that wanna just be independent. And I wanna hold my sanity. Cause you got people like Taraji P. Henson. She got roles where she in the role and mother chasing her with knives and trying to kill her. Bro, what you think she dealing with when she go home? And that's acting. So imagine if your real life consists of this. You see what I'm saying? It's a different type of pressure on you, bro.
This is the problem. See, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. No. Ain't none of them like Dolph. Ain't none of them like Dolph. Some of them may be close to having an independent mindset, but there is a difference because Dolph wanted everybody that he cared about, everybody that was on his team, everybody. He wanted them all to be multi-millionaires. He didn't just have the blueprint, the master plan, and held it to himself and watched everybody around him sweat to get it, kiss his ass, eat his ass to get, for him to tell him or for him to throw him a couple of $100, a couple of $1,000. No. He said, watch me, listen to me, follow me. Grab this, let me teach you. We're going to have hands-on experience. I'm going to show y'all how to make this money. If I'm dead and gone, if I have to sacrifice myself, I need for y'all to know what to do, how to do it. Take care of not just yourself, but your family. He said all his niggas got it, and they all take care of their families. That part. So no, listening to you, how your brother did you, how your brother did, I ain't no Moneybagg thing, but Moneybagg helped him. Moneybagg said, okay, I hear you, J Prince. I hear you. We gonna try this out. Let's make this money. Let's do it for the culture. That's this, that, and the other. Yeah, that's what got you in, but you forgot somewhere along the line about the culture. And now you want to say, oh man, me and Moneybagg, we need to do this song together. We need to do it for the culture. Yeah, no, nigga. Somewhere down the line, you forgot about the culture. So here you are now trying to finesse the culture. That was the seed they planted. You dug the shit up and said, fuck the culture, because you done sold your soul to the devil. See? And now that your ass is in trouble, your money's starting to look funny. You losing money to them dice. You got the little cat shooting dice for you. You gonna come up off of him, manipulate him, finesse him. No, you'll never be a Dolph, nigga. Because you're a user. Dolph wasn't a user. Yeah. Now, that's why you wanted to find beef with him and try to mess with him, take him out the game. Because in all reality, Finesse was planning on fucking over everybody. and be the last one standing. That was his goal, because he sold his soul to the devil. See? But let's listen.
Really believe, selling your soul because, and sometimes, brother, be always honest with you, because this is my universe. And it's a different type of pressure on you, bro. That's what I really believe, selling your soul because, and sometimes, brother, be always honest with you, because this is my universe. Sometimes I feel like I was a sacrifice. Without even knowing it, there's no way I'd have been on major big stages. He got a way back there. I'm coming out first. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if you know what I'm saying, Alabama. I'm gonna keep it raw with it too. I lived once, but I done been on these big stages, bro. And production saying, hey man, your little brother, his pants sagging too low. Tell him just put his pants up a little bit. When we get to the next city, he gonna do it again. So why?
Javon, I was looking at that too.
Why done went months and all this, that. Don't nobody wanna.
Thugs don't care.
Real in the role.
By glasses.
You know what I'm saying? This real tune TV though. You see what I'm saying? So, you know. He
said his brother sold his soul to the devil.
Word really. You see what I'm saying?
I tried to tell him, you know, I had some words.
Shout out real tune
rapper named Zero. You know what? My favorite rapper growing up. Still to this day, you could say his old stuff. But you know, I had some words, and
I really think that Finesse was jealous of his brother.
You know, some discussions of blackballing.
I would not be surprised. Y'all know, listen, in all trueness, generational curses are real. Family feuds and hatred, envy and stuff is real. I would not be surprised if No Love was his mama's favorite. And Finesse was probably the little fat chunky one that always wanted the mama's attention. He was probably the baddest and gave her the most hell at that time. And I wouldn't be surprised if Finesse had a inner hate for his brother. And that's why he showed people on the streets in the hood or some other people more favor than he showed his brother. I would not be surprised. And that's why this man is feeling like his brother sacrificed him. And his brother did. I mean, but if you sold your soul to the devil, at some point, everybody's a sacrifice. He was going to sacrifice King. He sacrificed MoneybaggyO. He sacrificed OGBOODIRTY. He sacrificed when he tried to sacrifice J. Prince Jr., everybody that come into his contact. Because that's what the devil do. So yeah, you was a sacrifice. Your brother used you.
Though everybody started back reaching out, and you know, I feel like I took the Dolph approach,
like Javon said.
You know, nobody put me on. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of what I was speaking on.
Like God had hated
y'all
you.
not putting me.
Baby,
so we don't owe you no loyalty.
Absolutely, Chelsea, because you know it is a reason. It is a reason that Robin Chanel always talk about her favorite brother. She don't. It ain't never got it. It is always Big Jew. Always. The family said they are lost without Jew. How are you lost without Jew and you got Yogotti? Huh? How y'all don't know how to function without Jew? But y'all got Gotti. He the money man, ain't he? Or is it? When I say money man, he may have the finances, but him as a person, see, little man, I always got to look up to big man. Everybody looked up to big man. Big no-neck nigga. And it didn't matter how much money Yo Gotti got, he still had to look up to big man. And they lost without him. No doubt about it. And on top of that, just like Finesse, when he went to jail and he left beef in the street for his brother to have to deal with, same thing. Somebody got to pay for Big Juke's deeds. Somebody got to pay for that. And not just Dolph, other shit he was involved in. Gotti, his sister, his mama, his family, his uncle, all the folks, somebody got to pay for that. Because the debt don't go away. Now, that's just the bottom line. Not in family still alive. Shit. Somebody got to pay that.
Because it's like, you know what I mean? But I just, you know, a moment of relatability. You know, no, can't nobody tell me who not to have on my platform because y'all don't do nothing for us.
She didn't even realize she painted
I'm
that
grateful
picture
for
about
those
you being
who
solid
do stuff
to his family.
that may not get, you know, recognized, and I can go down to this.
But see, you running your own ball right now. You independently, you doing numbers. But you best believe, brother, the United States is small, bro. The bigger you get,
I'm with Javon. Clean them glasses.
and these folks start getting you them real bags, now you gonna start getting them phone calls. And you get to talk about selling your soul and all. It's control. So once I'm being controlled by a higher power, when somebody don't act in the way I want them to, for some type of reason, I choose to possess the same toward the people that I supposed to be in control of or help. I start to press them the same way. But to get back to you, like, once you get to getting them big bags and you getting these phone calls, you in these certain rooms, now they calling you saying, hey, real tool, don't call no love no more. Don't get no love with them no more. Because we got big bags invested in certain. Once you get on, we don't want the real deal.
Ain't that what they did to Dolph? They tried to blackball Dolph. So did Gotti sell his soul? I mean, because that's the same thing. I mean, it sounds like same thing Diddy, Jay-Z, all of them. If you don't sign a deal, if you don't join they underground madness, shit, you got a big old X, a black X, and they gonna make it hard for you to make some money.
Period. So I had to learn that being fake in this guy, and you have to be a fake person.
I give up some booty.
In the industry. The people that's natural born hustlers that people really value, that really got value, they raw and uncut. They ain't got a whole lot because they can't be controlled. Feel me? They can't be controlled, bro. They standing for something.
You never went to a Diddy party while y'all.
Man, get the. Since we all got out of here.
I had to.
There's like this pole, this white, almost like a PVC pipe that kind of.
Y'all hit the like button.
Around the top of it is a.
It was absolutely.
No, but I can't give you one experience though.
Have you been to the Diddy party?
Since we all got out of here.
I had to.
No, but I can't give you one experience though. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we went to this mansion one day, bro. We in Atlanta. They usually have them in LA, you know what I'm saying? But we in Atlanta, so we pull up, you know, I see some of the crew outside, but they ain't got their camera shit set up, but I know a few of them, but it's more just like a little function. So we go in the jump. So room just is full of food, bro, just everything, chicken, like wings, nachos, little vegetables, and it was like just move around, just enjoy the environment, bro, but it's like they got a certain code to where once we link up and meet up, our goal is to not finesse nobody. I can't give you the name of it, and I really can't go too deep, but it's like when you in this game and you a part of a certain cult, you can't speak, you can't let people know that we value manifesting people, manipulating people. We value taking from people, making them starve, and you know, but the crazy thing is,
he had them sex off parties too.
They with making the one that's.
He had them parties too.
Making the artist or whoever they investing in.
25,000 overdose contests.
Because you the one with the money. So you thinking everything is great.
No cell phones allowed.
Time you the one that's really pushing this agenda, but when they come to this one place,
I told y'all like he had freak offs.
Everybody is genuine to each other. Ain't nobody trying to manipulate nobody or.
Right now, what do we need to do?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not just watching this on the news all day.
Let all the negative energy it go away right here.
So
like
everything he saw,
everybody that's
I'm talking about pertaining to that underground
but when
industry.
They come to this,
I'm talking about with that trafficking, that hiring, bringing. What did Kings? They say he brought in prostitutes, women of the night, men of the night to them parties. Yeah, they had overdose parties. Yeah. He had them same type of parties that Diddy and them was having. Did that say a year? What year was that? Did he give us a year of the party? I know he had some in Houston. He had some in Houston. It says 2023. What are you talking about, Webby?
If you got the money, they running. I'm pulling up on you as soon as the paper clear. Gotta pay me now, nigga. Fuck later. Got my foot on their neck trying to suffocate them. Land in your city with choppers, my nigga. We ready to go get the Terminator. Walking this bitch with my nose in the earth, nigga. No.
Yeah, Finesse had some trouble. Let's finish him up. He almost finished.
Iris is bad, bro. It's like you done just pulled up to 100. Any type of control from a woman, I'm saying, so that's the whole point of us being free, bro. That's what our ancestors want. Our daddy, they granddaddy, up the line, they want us to be free. Not free in the way of what they investing in energy.
right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got it.
There's no way that our city or
It go away right here. Like,
that's driving down canals.
you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, key for talk. But the thing is, you got powerful people. Energy. It go.
I think I went back too far.
It'll blind you because you the one with the money. So
because every time for a while you're gonna be walking around, whether you're in this city or another city.
But the crazy thing is, they power lay with making the one that's they making the artist or whoever they investing in. It'll blind you because you the one with the money. So you thinking everything is gravy, but the whole time you the one that's really pushing this agenda. But when they come to this one place, it's like everybody is genuine to each other. Ain't nobody trying to manipulate nobody or, you know what I'm saying? Like, let all the negative energy it go away right here. Like, everybody that's around, motherfuckers know what's going on, but it's a whole thing of keeping quiet. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, key for talk. But the thing is, you got powerful people like Louis Farrakhan. They have lived a long, wealthy life, and he dangerous, but he's still living and he's still surviving. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of us being free, bro. That's what our ancestors want. Our daddy, they granddaddy, up the line. They want us to be free. Not free in the way of out of jail, but say what we want to, do what we want to, go where we want to. Anybody that's trying to control it, you know what this called, bro? This called manipulation. Any type of control from a woman, family, kids, whoever, you gotta go off your own understanding. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, motherfuckers can try to control you. And then it come out a word I want to say is liberation. You know what I'm saying? For the people that don't know what liberation is, Google it. It's when God takes you from under the control of something. So sometimes we have to allow it.
So you saying you being liberated from your brother?
Burn.
What are you trying to say?
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people pray for the good, but you don't understand God got a way of making things, making shit worse, but then what you pray for. But you don't even think, you ain't even thinking like this, thinking shit. Pray for this. I didn't think I had to go through this.
Okay, let me help you. Right. Let me help you. You sound like you're a little confused. So let me break that down for him. I understand what he's trying to say. That what you pray for in God giving you that. If you pray for peace, you got to go through turbulence in order to get to peace. There's no way to get to peace without going through a storm. Because if you don't go through the storm, you will not know that you're at peace. If you don't go through nothing, there's no need to have peace. You can't ask God for, let's say, wisdom without going through some things so that God can show you a path, or so God can show you the things you need to see, the ears you need to hear, so that you will be able to provide wisdom. It just don't come, because if you don't go through nothing, you have no way of knowing that you arrived. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. Yeah, when you ask God for something, you got to go through a test. Let me say it like that, to get to the testimony. Yeah, it just doesn't happen without you going through nothing. Because in what you're asking, you have to gain faith. You have to be able to know at the end of it, God gave it to me. Yeah, absolutely. That's your testimony. The struggle to get to peace. The struggle to get to wisdom. You would not have the eye in the ear to be able to have wisdom if you don't go through nothing. I'm able to see people coming, going. My ear is the ear that it is, and my eye is the eye that it is, because of things I've seen and experienced, some struggles I've been through myself personally. Yeah. So be very careful what you ask God for, is what he's trying to say. Because in him blessing you with it is a struggle. It's a task. It is a test. And if you don't want to continue to go to the end of the line to get it, then get it and pass it the first go round. Let's go.
And this shit, it get deep, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that house with that shit just is the spirits is bad, bro. It's like you done just pulled up to a haunted house. Like it's women you can access. It just nobody got good intentions, bro. It is.
So in other words, what he's saying is that his brother done went to some of them freak off ass houses where in and everything goes. The energy was dark. Let me help him out. The energy was dark. It was something like he ain't never seen before. And his brother was actively involved in that shit. Let's go.
If you just looking for the normal, you see what I'm saying? I don't want to get too deep, man, but it's nothing that ain't being done under the sun, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the type of person I am, they been smelt it. He ain't for this shit.
He said his brother ain't built for this shit. Well, I don't know why he played with the devil. This is why it's never a good idea to play with the devil. Should have never wrote the devil a letter. Yeah, he ain't built for that shit. And I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think he ready emotionally or mentally for them people to come pick his ass up again. Cause he know they coming. He having these talks because he know it's coming. Might as well put his face out there, hell, cause he gonna be having to fill in the gap for his brother, cause he on his way back to prison. That's why I was saying when I first started, hell, as much dirt and shit Finesse done, ain't no telling who done turned his ass in, who done called, probably more than one person done called him CPS and them feds and stuff and told it on him. Ain't no telling who done did it. He done a whole bunch of dirt, a whole bunch of evilness to a whole bunch of people. And he know it. Now he may try to punk fake if he want to. But Finesse no. And at this point, he don't trust nobody. That's why he talking about no new friends, no none of that, no. Before I go, y'all, because I got to go. Because this juice ain't working. I'm trying to get an update on what happened on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, so we are at the corner of...
Let's check this out before we go.
Yellow tape is stretched across, but we are looking more so at the corner of the 1200 block of Spain. And we are here because our presidents had began to develop over here with New Orleans Fire, as well as ATF, FBI, and NOPD. They are set up in this area, and we are not sure why, but
man shot to death outside liquor store in Frazier.
Over on Bourbon Street, and we also want to add that law enforcement is investigating explosive device that was a part of this investigation, and we're trying to figure out where an explosive device, whether it's just
okay, y'all. I'll be back a little later on.
Or multiple. We don't want to speculate, but we're still trying to figure out
I'll be
where
back.
that plays in this entire investigation as well. And so, I mean, if